Do you want to start it?
No, because you used to start it, but
I used to start it.
and I would end it, or no? Yeah, I'd always say like, "Thank you for watching" and some bullshit. Subscribe. Okay.
Did you even bring things to write down?
I have like a couple things that I want to talk about that I've been wanting to talk about.
All right, go.
Oh. Okay. Well, I mean, Hey, we're back. I don't think anyone was looking for us, but
Yeah, I don't think so either. So we can just pick up where we started.
where we left off.
Yeah.
You said where we started. I don't even know where that was, bro. That was like 8 months ago. No.
It's been over a year.
No.
No, not since the last
I
episode.
think it was like October. And then literally just fell off the cliff.
Mm-hmm.
But
I had hip
gross.
surgery.
Okay.
I had hip replacement surgery. So
yeah, let's talk about that real quick because I want to talk about like mom's surgery. But we could talk about your surgery. Why'd you look at me like that?
Well, I mean, I don't know. That just caught me off guard.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, I had hip surgery. It was pretty sick.
At the ripe age of what?
24. January 12th was my surgery date. They cut me open, and then it looked like I had a BBL for like my hip was like to the left. You could hella see it. It was pretty bad.
But why'd you have it?
'Cause my bones were grinding against each other. Essentially, I had osteoporosis. I think. No, avascular necrosis. Osteoporosis is like what old people.
Yeah, so that doesn't sound right.
Yeah. Avascular necrosis. So my bone just for some reason decided to stop getting blood, so it was degrading and decaying, and then it was
disintegrating.
Yeah, you could say disintegrating.
Okay.
And then because of that, there's no like cushion in the middle between my hip and
You
my.
had like no
It was just
joint or
grinding,
nothing, huh?
yeah.
Just
grinding, and so then, whenever I would sit down or just go on a road trip, I would just have pain. It would just ache a lot, and so got scanned, and bro was like, "Your bone's not falling. It's not following orders." So then, he gave me two choices: either I could try to be holistic. And then
which you tried, it didn't work.
I tried vitamins. I got fucking stem cells above a fucking chicken shop in Tijuana. Like I tried everything, bruh.
Yeah.
Did not work. I'm sorry. So then I had to go under the table, under the knife, this bald man committed professional violence to me, and sliced me up, took out my bone. So I saw the video. It was like not of me or a real leg, but the CGI like representation of what they do. They like sliced me open. It's like up here. I have a scar. They pop it out somehow from your hip, and then they pull it out completely, and then they sever it. They chop it in half.
Yeah,
basically.
so they break your bone.
Yeah, they saw it in half, and then they put in a titanium one. So right now I'm titaniumed up, bro.
So if you walk through like a
Wolverine.
metal detector, it'll go off.
I don't think it'd go off. He said it wouldn't go off, but they'd probably see it.
Oh yeah. That's crazy.
Yeah, and then in one of my last checks for my hip, they did a scan. Well, I guess we were talking about it outside. They're like, you should do a scan. They did do a scan that time.
Okay.
Because remember,
Didn't tell me.
my dick came out of my scan.
Oh yeah. Okay, so Diego, we have a family group chat, and he's like getting X-rays and all these scans and stuff, and then he sends an X-ray, and his freaking pee-pee's in the thing, and he just said, our sister-in-law was like, why would he do that? I was like, I saw a picture from Diego. I didn't even open it. I just saw it from afar. Everyone is I'm just, oh my God, but
It's crazy too,
It's
because there's
giving-
no bone in there. There's no bone in the penis.
no, but it's still like, I don't know. I feel
I
like
think
if
I
they
just
did
had Max
X-rays
Aura.
on women, would they show like, would you see the boob? Like the outline of the boob?
That'd be tough.
Maybe. I don't know.
I don't know though. The only thing I know about that is there's like a creepy thing going on with Marilyn Monroe's X-ray. She had like a medical X-ray done, and I think there was like they were trying to sell it as like art or money, but it's like her chest X-ray. It's just like
So
dudes
then you
being
must be
lustful.
able to see. Yeah.
No, you can't see it because
Oh,
I
you
saw it.
can't?
It just looked
Oh.
like someone's regular X-ray
Oh.
chest, but somehow
That's weird.
people just knew it was Marilyn Monroe's and people were trying to buy it.
Okay.
Some horny ass dudes.
weird people. But anyway, your hip.
Yeah, I got a hip, new hip. We working. It still aches sometimes, but not as worse as it used to do.
Not
used
as
to
bad.
be. Not as bad. Yeah. We smoked before this. Oh, I fainted
Yeah.
again. Do you remember when I fainted at your house because
Oh,
Anna
yeah.
poisoned me with pina colada? It was really just because I was off,
No, really.
no food,
Yeah,
and I was on coffee.
And you don't drink. You're not a drinker.
And I don't
Like
drink.
Diego's like 2 shots, and he's
Yeah. Give me 2, what are they called? Old fashions,
oh yeah,
and I'm done.
yeah. That has like I think those have like 2 shots each. Okay.
But yeah, we're at a get together with our friends.
Oh
me
my
and
god,
Kyra.
you passed out there.
Yeah, we're sitting at the table, and we had made our friend Ben, at his house. He has a slushifier machine,
Mm-hmm.
and we put Mountain Dew Baja Blast in there, and then we poured tequila inside, so it was like a little mix,
Mhm.
and we are just serving it, and then I downed mine.
And that's what you did there because you
And that's
said
what
it
I-
tasted so good.
Yeah. And I had just smoked, and then I hadn't really eaten that day,
So the same-
and it was hot outside. We were barbecuing, so it was kind of
That's-
smoky.
yeah.
And I was sitting on the table, and it was like already like 8:00, 9, so it was pretty dark. And I had to lock in. Like, I've never sat at a table in a social function like this. And I had my eyes closed, and I was just like thinking to myself, like, I'm good. And I was just like sweat pouring out of my face, pouring. I could feel it just leaving
you
my
pale?
body. I could feel myself get pale. I got cold.
You get cold, huh? That's
Yeah,
lovely.
and then I knew I was gonna pass out, and so then Kyra was sitting next to me, and I just leaned over to her and I said, "Babe, can you take me to the grass?" And then she saw my eyes and she understood the assignment, and then she put me on her shoulder or whatever, and then walked me over, and she said, as soon as I had one foot on the grass,
You
I
just
just fell
fell.
forward, and I have the picture.
Let me see. You needed some grounding.
Yeah,
You needed to smell the grass.
it just
How long were you
that
out
shit
for?
hit me, just like 5 minutes, same as last time. Like I was fine after that. I got up. It was
Oh my
just.
God.
Like it reset my
my
nervous
God,
system.
bruh.
My nervous
Oh yeah,
system
you
literally
look,
shut me
that's
down.
how you looked that day.
Yeah,
You look yellow.
yeah. And everybody else was still having a good time. Like they barely noticed because I was so nonchalant about it. I like whispered it to her.
Yeah.
We got up together, and then when I was laying down, they're like, "Is he good?" But I was fine, and I was still pretty aware. I was conscious. That's one thing I really proud myself on.
I know.
Is when I faint,
You
I still
just-
lock in. Like
It's because then you're not. You didn't faint, but you're like
Well-
in the middle of passing out, but you're keeping yourself awake.
yeah. I'm
Yeah.
like I have a strong mental will.
Because I feel like it's scarier to pass out because you're like, don't pass out. That's how I
Kinda.
am.
I think I found it kind of fun because it was just kind of like a new experience.
It's a game.
And I was able to let it go and just lay on the grass. And then when I was able to let go and just lay on the grass, it was
You
nice.
could tell in that picture. You could tell
I'll put it up.
you're having
but
a good time in there.
yeah.
You're probably seeing like rainbows and butterflies. Or do you
No,
see
when I
anything, or
closed
is it
my
just white?
eyes, when I was sitting on the table and I was initially losing my mind, I closed my eyes and I could still see everybody at the table
Mm.
with my eyes closed.
Mm.
And I was like, oh, and they just sit down. But that was fun.
That's funny.
Like
How long ago was that?
last week. Not
Mm.
even last week, maybe a few days ago.
It just happened.
So
Okay.
yeah, I'm trying to. I mean, I never really drank, but I'm trying to drink less.
Yeah. I mean, it's definitely not.
It's just not my favorite drug. I'd rather do so many other drugs than that drug, bro. Like out of the
Fair.
variety,
That's
come
fair.
on, be an adult.
But you have to be an adult to drink. So, which I
For
mean, you
sure.
should be an adult to do anything.
Any drug,
but
yeah. But I read in a book, a psychedelics book, that in some cultures to this day, but ancient ones as well, would give psychedelics to their children, to like their 12-year-olds and like 10-year-olds, and that they have their whole trip and they come back and then they come back nicer children, and they like hug everybody.
Yes,
and
because
like,
they're scared. Because you just traumatized them. So of course they're gonna be nice. They're like, don't ever give me that again. Let me be
yeah,
nice.
what the fuck was that?
What do you mean?
But yeah,
I would never.
yeah.
I mean, but hey, that's someone's culture. That's what they do. But like,
You gotta be PC about it. Hey, but that's the culture.
I would never. Like, if Quaid's 10, I'm not giving him that shit.
Yeah. I mean, how far can it go before we say, okay, enough, that's their culture?
Anything under 10. Because if you said like a 7 or 8-year-old, like a 7-year-old, I'm like, oh, that sounds so little.
Yeah.
10, they're not like obviously old yet, but they're not little kids anymore. So they're getting to that point where they're understanding
Sure,
like
yeah.
more
Physical world.
more like consequences and stuff
Yeah,
like
yeah,
that,
yeah,
you know,
yeah,
like
yeah.
their brain is developing more, obviously. So I think that's why 10 doesn't sound so bad, but anything under 10,
Sure.
I'm like, no. Because I mean, in other countries, like, don't kids drink wine and shit?
Yeah, beer, alcohol.
Wine mainly, like whatever. But
Wine? Where do they drink
I
wine?
think wine. I don't know, like Italy. Or something.
All the kids are drinking wine in Italy?
In Spain and
I
Barcelona.
don't know. I mean, I think you can drink when you're 18.
No,
but-
it's younger over there because Mexico's 16. Or is it 18?
Yeah, but Mexico, like,
What is it?
if your
18, I
if you ask your dad for a drink and you're Mexican, he'll give it to you no matter the age.
I mean, yeah.
So.
But when we went to Mexico, I mean, not that they're going to card me, but they, the fuck? Oh my God.
How's the drink?
Use a straw.
It's the horchata, bro. They came out with the horchata
Oh, it's some
shaken
one?
espresso.
Yeah.
They got me.
I have, they sell that creamer like at the store.
Mm.
It's pretty good.
Mm.
Tastes spot on anyway. I don't know. Went to Mexico, they didn't card us, but
Yeah, they don't card
we're
it.
all
They don't
older.
card anybody.
They
It's
don't
Mexico.
even- they
It's
don't
funny.
even
When I went to Mexico City and I tried to find weed, you can't find it anywhere. I mean, I was also very pussy. I'm not gonna ask someone for weed in
in the
Mexico and get
streets,
arrested. Yeah. Cops are outside with their AK-47.
Oh, dude, I was like, I've known about that, but seeing it, like being next to one,
Yeah,
I
it's
was
crazy,
like,
huh?
Don't breathe.
And they're just on the truck, and all of them have guns.
Yeah, and then like you look at them though, and they're just like having normal conversations,
Yeah.
laughing.
Yeah. They have their shiesties on.
But like the fact that they drive around like that in the city.
Mm-hmm. In the
Yes.
airport too.
Oh, I don't. I
Yeah.
was just. I didn't really see them like that though in Tijuana, but in
Mm.
Ensenada, yeah.
Yeah, there's not much in Tijuana. I think it's like if you're gonna see any in Tijuana, it's just gonna be like at the entrance or the airport.
Oh my God,
at the
bruh.
entrance.
Going through the entrance, I was
Were you scared?
shitting my pants.
But you just go straight through.
I know, but everything about it is just so scary.
Yeah. And you
Like-
went to Mexico because of a surgery.
Yes,
Just for
yeah.
context.
Okay, so
Your family vacation.
let's start that story. But yeah, so we go to Mexico. But to go in when you're crossing like San Diego into Tijuana, I mean, it looks like straight out of a movie.
Mm.
Like all the guards
Yeah.
and like the lights, and we got there at night, so it was dark. So it was just more like anything in the dark is like 10 times scarier.
Do you think
for
they're
me.
gonna give the world universal health care?
No.
Because a lot of people are saying that the president of Mexico, the lady, she's promising everybody, even if you're dual citizenship,
Oh, like in Mexico?
in Mexico and dual citizenship. So if you're an American with citizenship in Mexico, you can get free healthcare,
Oh, I don't
universal healthcare. But in my mind, it's like, bro, they don't got streets. They're a cartel country. What the fuck are you talking
know.
about?
Yeah. I mean, I think that's just her way of trying to get people to be like,
Yeah, more lying from a politician.
yeah, because it's so. Even though, I don't know, like, it depends where you go. Just like here, but it's supposed to be more dangerous over there, just because of like the government and the cops. Like, the cops,
Yeah.
there's a lot of dirty
The
cops and stuff.
Yeah.
That's why I was so scared the whole time. Cause I was like, I don't
they
want to get
stop
pulled
you,
over for
yeah.
no reason.
Mm.
With the kids, no. So when we're going in, they're like, roll down your windows. I'm like, we're coming in. We're not even leaving yet. So everyone's like driving with their windows down, and then like at the top, there's like the guards with their guns, and they're just pointing down at the cars. And I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
and over there, like if you just look suspicious, I mean, here if you look suspicious, they get you, but over there,
You
it's
thought
like,
they're gonna light your ass up?
even if you smile at them, you're suspicious.
Mm-hmm.
So I was just so scared. I was so stressed out that whole trip. I didn't shit one time. Like seriously, we were there.
That's real though.
Like, oh my God.
I
think
rarely
we were
ever shit
away
on
from
trips.
home like 5 or 6 days.
Mm.
Did not go to the bathroom one time. I was in so much pain because I was so stressed out and being in a new place, like
Yeah.
a new country, basically.
Yeah.
And
for real.
then because of mom's surgery, I just could not.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I looked like I was pregnant. My stomach was rock solid, and I ate so much food, and every time I would eat, my stomach would hurt. So everything was just sitting in my stomach for like 4 or 5 days, right?
You're just
I
collecting.
kid you not. Even till we got back, it took me like a day to like
Unload
relax.
everything.
It was so
Damn.
bad. I've never.
That was a long shit session then.
I've never felt like
backed up.
I've never been so constipated before over like a feeling, not because
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
oh, I ate something.
I mean,
that
it was
made
an
me
anxious
upset.
trip because our mom had stage 4 cancer and she was going there because
The
the doctors in America, as usual, were saying, "Fuck you, you're gonna die.
Yeah.
You're gonna die, Mexican old lady. You're gonna die."
No, yeah.
And so then
So
we took her bald ass to Mexico and they cut her open and then she survived.
well, she wasn't bald there anymore, but she still has short hair. But
Mm-hmm.
a long story short, our mom got diagnosed with cancer like 2 years ago now, and then she's had surgeries taken out, came back, don't know how. No treatments worked. The doctors here ended up giving her 3 months to live.
Yeah.
And then my grandma and my uncle said, that's not acceptable. So I don't know if it was God or a coincidence, but then someone from my grandma's church was like, go see this doctor in Ensenada in Mexico. And they've been going to Mexico for years this whole time. So we're like,
yeah, trying to find a doctor to
Yeah.
do something.
trying to find someone.
Mhm.
So then they go, this is the last
Hoorah.
last chance basically. And at this point, our mom looked bad.
Yeah, yeah. No,
she looked like
I was convinced she was gonna die.
yeah,
Fully convinced she
because
was gonna die.
nothing was ever working.
Yeah.
So they go to Mexico. This is in January January. And then they come back and my mom was like, we found a doctor that will do surgery because her blood work is good. She's only kind of healthy because she takes natural medicine.
Hella natural medicine.
Yeah. And so then she was like, but they're going to do the surgery in a week. That surgery is 50-50.
Yeah.
Could survive, could
Because
not.
they didn't know where the tumors were in her body, so they didn't know if they were like growing under her stomach or if they were gonna be easy to access to take out. So that was the risky part.
And because the size of her tumors were 9 inches up and down.
Diameter, yeah.
So 9 inches this way, 9 inches this way in her stomach. Okay. And in America, they didn't want to do anything for her. They just said,
Pussy
you have 3 months to
doctors.
live. We'll give you some pain medicine, which she couldn't even like breathe sometimes because
Yeah.
she was like suffocating. It was just squeezing everything.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So anyway, they found a doctor, but they're like, we have to do it in a week. So we have like a little family meeting. More of her just telling us like, I'm gonna do it.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I would like you guys to be there because we don't know what's gonna happen. So
And I couldn't go because I was having my
hip
own hip surgery because
Yeah.
it was literally the same week that she was leaving.
yeah, it was
She
only
had
like
this unplanned surgery.
didn't you have this? No, we were still here when you had the surgery, and then we left, huh?
You guys had left. It was like the day, like 2 days
2 days,
after
yeah.
or something.
So Diego couldn't go. So it was
Yeah.
me, my family, my sister, her family, and then my brother and his wife.
I was
Me
on a
and uncle.
walker.
Yeah. So we go to Mexico,
Hmm.
and none of us had been to Mexico together.
None of you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like as a whole big family.
Mhm.
So it was like a big trip with a lot of people and then for like a stressful situation. So it was,
Mhm.
and then you're going to Mexico. So it's
A lot of emotions.
yeah. So we go the first couple days, we're doing just like the tourist stuff, eating, whatever, chilling. Third day, mom goes in for, I think it was third day, she goes in for her surgery. And everyone was like, she's gonna die.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if you felt that way.
No, I felt that way. I was like 90% sure she was gonna die. 10% she was gonna make it.
Yeah.
Because I didn't know this doctor. I didn't.
Oh yeah,
I
none of
knew
us knew. It was just a
nothing.
risky. And then,
Yeah.
no offense to the doctor or the hospital, but you pull up to the hospital. It was just as big as this building.
Yeah. I remember the picture, and it was it's Mexico, so they have crazy ass colors out there. It was like a green and a red
Yeah.
building,
Yeah.
the size of this apartment complex.
Yeah, it was on
and
the corner of
they
the
were just doing
street.
surgeries in there.
Yeah, it was on the corner of the street. On this side, there's like what they would say a 7-Eleven. It's called Oxxo.
Yeah, okay,
And then
yeah,
on
yeah.
this side, it's people living. So it's like, it was so weird. But
Yeah.
so anyway, we pull up that morning and I'm like, oh my God, what is going on? But I'm like, you know what? In my head, I'm like, everything's going to be fine.
Yeah.
Like, everything's going to be fine. Was I being delusional? I don't know. But I was like, everyone was so sad. I'm like, I cannot be sad too. Because then we're all sad. Right? I'm like, one of us has to be.
Everybody is all sad.
One of us have to be like kind of optimistic.
Sure.
Like no one
Yeah,
one thought
okay.
she was gonna live.
Okay,
right?
okay. Everybody was saying their final goodbyes as their
Yes.
final goodbyes.
And no, like we couldn't go in there all together. It was only like
Yeah.
2 at a time. The kids couldn't go in there. So then me and Damon go in there. Well, we were the last ones. Everyone comes out bawling naturally, like of course. And I'm like, keep it together. Keep it together. Like I would get like a knot in my throat and then my tear would well and it would fall and I'm like, okay, we're done. So, and then when Ayana came out, she was second to last. When she came out, like seeing her that I'm going to start crying. Like uncontrollably sad. I was like,
Yeah, because
Oh,
Anna
this-
doesn't cry like
no,
that.
yeah. No, and I'm like when I saw her I was like this cannot happen. Because as like the older sibling, I'm like
Mm-hmm.
I cannot do this right now. Like this cannot happen, right? Like we cannot lose our mom because what the fuck am I gonna tell them? Like what the hell?
What do you mean? Nothing. We all lost our mom together.
Yeah, and so
How do I look? Do I look like a fucking grease monkey right now?
your hair's sticking
I've just
up
been
in the
home all
back.
day.
Your hair's sticking up.
I work remote. That's my life. I'm just home all day. I work remote. I barely leave the fucking
As you can tell.
neighborhood. I just walk around. My neighbor just knows me as the neighborhood reader. She just forgot my name. She just calls me reader every time, just because she sees me reading.
I mean that's a good thing.
Kind of wholesome.
Okay.
But what were you saying?
Okay, so it's our turn to go in. We go in. It's like 8 a.m. And then me and Damon both like we kept it together. Like we knew like okay,
Mm-hmm.
we're gonna go in here and be strong. Cause I didn't want my mom to see all of us crying.
Mm-hmm.
And since we were the last ones, I was like, let me send her off on a good note, right?
Okay, sure.
So we walk in there and like I just saw her like sitting. First of all, the hospital's there so clean, like even cleaner than the hospital can be here. And the room's so simple. No bright lights, nothing on the walls, just the bed and the TV. Like nothing freaking 20 hookups, nothing. I'm like, girl, don't they gotta like prep you? Like what's going on? And she's like, no, just an IV. I'm like, oh my God.
You're like, this bitch is gonna die.
I'm like, just an IV, got it. Just liquids. Okay.
Yeah, they didn't have all the doctor comfortabilities that
Exactly.
you see of
Like
the
all the
diagram
extra machinery and
yeah,
all
yeah.
like extra bullshit really.
That makes it
'cause-
feel like this is the doctor's office.
right, which I'm like, what is better? Having all that and thinking like, okay, just in case we need it, it's here, or not
Sure.
having it and not even having that in your mind. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? So I don't know which way they're going, but oh, and then to add real quick, why the surgery was a little bit more scarier was because my mom doesn't accept blood. So
Yeah,
that was
mom's
like
a religious woman.
a main factor, and that was a main factor why no doctor here would do it. But
Pussy.
in reality, they just didn't want to do it because they didn't want
Blood on their hands.
her to die on the table.
Yeah.
So anyway, so then we go in there, whatever. I'm like telling her it's gonna be fine, like it's gonna be okay, and you could tell she's like holding back her tears too. And I'm like, and the doctor said like if it's too much, I'm not even gonna do it. So I'm like, he's gonna open you up, and if it's too much, he's
You're
not gonna do it.
closing it.
So you'll come back, you know, like you're gonna be
Mm.
fine. Like I don't think the surgery was gonna do it to her, you know.
Yeah.
And then I was like, I know it's scary, but like they know what they're doing. They're confident. And that's it, right? So we give her a hug and stuff, and then she FaceTimed the kids, and then I was
Yeah,
like,
she FaceTimed me. I think I remember that.
yeah, oh yes,
With
he
Ayana.
wasn't there. They had a FaceTime, and then yeah, so we walk out. The doctor said it could take up to 8 hours. So we're
Yeah.
thinking like, okay, it's already gonna. By the time she comes out, it's gonna be like 6 p.m. or something. You know,
Mhm.
like we don't know what they're like. Don't expect any calls because here, like in America, if it's like going good, they'll like walk out and let you know. Over there, they're only gonna walk out if something bad happened. Okay, so he's like, it could take up to 8 hours because of the size of tumors. So we all go to get breakfast, and then we're gonna go check in at the hotel and then see. So we go to breakfast. We're done eating. We walk out to the parking lot, and it's maybe like 10:15, and then our uncle
Mhm.
gets a phone call. And he walks away and he's like on the phone call, and we all just like stop because we're like, who's calling him? And we like look at him, and it's like that part was like a movie. It was like silent. Like I couldn't even hear the cars like driving by. And then he's just like, what do you mean? And we're like, I'm like, no, she did not just fucking die because it's only been 2 hours. Like, what are you talking about? And then he's like, what do you mean? What do you mean? And I'm like, and no one's saying anything. I'm like, child.
The
like,
person who would answer the phone with the least best communication skills.
Yeah. And I'm like, and I'm thinking like, why are they calling him? Because it was Alex and Nana. I'm like, why isn't Alex calling me? Because
Yeah.
he was gonna call me.
Yeah.
So I'm like, what the hell's going on? And then he's like, okay, yeah, we'll be right there. Still nothing. I'm like, we'll be right there. Like what? Like
What's
so
going
bad.
on?
And then he turns around and then he's like, she's out. And I'm like, give me something more. And then he's like, he said they got it all. She's out. And I'm
Yeah.
like, and then again, we all just like looked at each other, and it was just like a sigh of relief. And we're like, she's like out of surgery. Like, what the heck? And he's like, yeah, we got to go right now. We got to go right now. And literally, we were only like 2 minutes away.
Mm-hmm.
So we get in the car, and I'm putting the kids in the car, and it just felt like a very like out of body experience where I'm like, what is even going on? Like, how is she already out? So then we went back to the hospital. We're outside waiting because we can't go inside. The doctor comes out, and he's like so nonchalant. He already changed back into his suit. Like, he's not even wearing his little fucking work uniform anymore. And he's talking to Nana, and we're like all standing behind her, and he's like, yep, we got it all out. He had taken pictures of it, so he showed them like, this is what it was. He's like, no complications. Like, it was literally, they cut her open from here to like down here, and they open it, and it was literally just
sitting on top.
And this is too graphic, sorry, but it was just like gushing out.
Oof.
So it's like that.
We can't put the picture. I think it's too graphic, but it
no.
literally looked like Stranger Things.
Yeah.
Like anime level, Akira, grotesque.
Dead ass, probably like
a baby, like a newborn baby.
It weighed 17 pounds.
Yeah.
Which is like
insane.
So
that's a big ass baby, even if it was a baby,
17
right?
pounds, yeah. Babies are like, big babies
10
are
pounds
like 10
max.
pounds.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So it was 2 babies. So
that's crazy.
It was like twins, basically. She looked pregnant, but
yeah, very pregnant.
So then he's like, yep, they just like kind of snipped around it because obviously it was growing onto stuff. So it was still like a risky surgery because they didn't know what it was attached to, didn't know what was gonna happen, nothing like that. So they still to be in and out of a life-saving surgery in 2 hours, and the doctors here just, yeah, you have 3 months to live.
Yeah.
Nothing we can do.
Western medicine, ass.
And it was like a freaking penny over there compared to over here.
Yeah. They just the only thing that they want is cash up front, I think.
Crazy. Yeah.
And that's it.
Yeah. But they're not gonna
charge you $50,000 or more.
No, mom's surgery here was like, I want to say like $100,000.
Over here?
Yeah. And over there it was 9.
Yeah. That's crazy.
If you want to talk about money. And over there, they actually, hospitality is completely different. Like,
Mexican
culture. They actually care about you and take care of you. With that being said, she's still alive today.
Yes. Amen.
She was given 3 months to live in January. We're in July. And she's still doing treatments here. She switched doctors because fuck that doctor.
Yeah.
She saw that doctor after her surgery, and his first question was, so what's your treatment plan? Didn't even say, oh, I'm so happy to see you alive and well.
Yeah, he's just waiting for her to die. He's like, I'm going to get you one day. I'm going to prove you right, prove you wrong.
And then he called back after she left, and they were like, oh, I went over the paperwork, and it says here that it's ovarian cancer, but really it was cervical. And I'm like, first of all, shut the fuck up. Like, that's what you're going to point out. And second of all, that's what they said because it started as cervical cancer. They took out her cervix. And then it spread to her ovaries, and then up her stomach.
Yeah.
That's why
That's why, because she had the option to take out her ovaries, but she didn't because initially they didn't. They said that there was no cancer there, even though it would have been risky to keep them. There wasn't there anything.
Yeah.
At the time,
that doctor just didn't give a fuck, and I'm like, ew.
Yeah.
But yeah, she's still doing treatments every 3 weeks, and she's had some like complications and stuff, but her scans came back clean.
Yeah.
Which is. So, like, technically she's, like, cancer-free, but she's still doing all the cancer treatments to prevent it from coming back because it was so aggressive.
Yeah, she's kind of in, like, an in-between remission stage.
Yeah,
in, like, a limbo.
And she'll be doing treatments, they said, for at least 2 years.
Yeah, which is crazy. I feel like, me personally, it's been crazy to see Mom to go through that experience because now when I see older pictures of her in the living room or anything like that with her long black hair, I'm like, Jesus Christ.
I know.
It's crazy.
I don't know if she looks older because she has short gray hair now. She used to have long black hair.
Well, she used to dye her hair as well.
Yeah, she would have had long gray hair. But it was really long all the time, always. And now it's like a little pixie cut. Yeah. So I'm like, I don't know if that makes her look older. I don't know if she's just older because she is older now. Or is
I think she's just been stressed out for the past 3 years too.
Mix of everything.
Yeah, that's the answer. It's a mix of everything.
I know. When I think of our aunt and our uncle, in my
legends,
head,
for real.
like they still seem young. Like to
Well,
me,
that's the thing I've been like noticing is like our bodies change and we grow up and like, but everybody's the same. Like you can still be a dickhead at 60.
no offense. Jeff,
No,
I'm
they're
just
not
kidding.
saying my uncle's a dickhead, but just like, yeah, like we've all met rude people at an older age or nice people who are older. It's just like our bodies are kind of just like we are.
It's just the bodies
It's
that
just
change.
the body that's changed. Nothing
and
changes.
your mind a little bit. But
Yeah, your mind can change for sure. I mean, obviously, your mind is changing up until you're in your 20s, but after that,
yeah,
you're like kind of the same person all the way through. I would
yeah,
say,
yeah,
in a relative sense.
yeah. Because I think another thing too with our aunt and uncle is they never had kids.
Mm-mm.
So like you can, like when I see someone that has kids, I'm like, oh, their kids are older, so they're getting older.
Yeah,
But they
yeah,
don't
yeah,
have
yeah.
kids, so like them getting older is like they don't have kids, so they're not grandparents either. Like our mom's a grandma,
Mm-hmm.
so it's just like, oh, she has a grandma title, so it's like, okay, she's older. But our aunt and her uncle only have the aunt and uncle title, so to me they feel so much younger still.
Yeah, I get what you mean.
Yeah.
Like in their roles and their titles, yeah, they're not
Mm-hmm.
in the that structure. But
Yeah.
I mean, in a nice way. Obviously, we're all her. She's our, like we're all her children or whatever. Because
Oh yeah, she's. I mean, I
She's
live with
chill.
her right now.
yeah.
Like she's like a real one for real.
Yeah.
Like a definition of an aunt for sure.
Mm-hmm.
And she has like, I'm going to just throw a number out there because I'm not going to sit here and count like 25, 30 nieces and nephews probably.
By
With-
now, yeah,
with
because
her-
now the nieces are having kids. And
Exactly.
It's
Like my kids,
yeah,
you know, like
yeah.
she's an aunt to me, but she's also like there.
Whatever that is.
In the Spanish language, it's like bisabuelo and bisabuela, which is like tia, grandma, because she's
okay.
older.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Whatever that next tier is.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, so I feel like part of the reason like I just didn't care about the podcast anymore because I was just stressed out because of mom.
It was a stressful time,
Yeah.
and then I moved.
You
So we
moved,
moved.
and
So
then-
it was a lot harder to record because before we were recording, because we lived 2 streets down from each other.
Yeah.
I could just walk to your house and we could record.
Yeah.
Now I'm not that far, but I'm still like now I'm a 10-minute drive.
It was just the thought of like, oh, he's not right here.
Yeah.
Fuck, now we have to like actually schedule it or something.
Yeah, but
Um,
I'm still free.
He's still home.
I'm just home
But
doing my shit, handling my business.
yeah, you moved. You had your surgery.
yeah,
Mom had
both.
her surgery. We moved
Yes,
with
recently.
my mom to.
Oh
help
yeah,
her.
that too.
Yeah, because there was
Yeah.
no way she was gonna. Be
And then
able
my
to-
mom got a divorce.
Thank God. Well, yeah,
yeah, no, for sure. Thank God.
yeah. He's never gonna see this, but anyway.
No.
True.
Very few people are, but
I'm talking to people right now. I don't know what you're talking about, bruh. You gotta manifest it. People
Oh,
are
well,
watching
yeah.
this.
I'm just being satirical. It's a bit. It's for the pod.
Yeah, and then we moved again, and I feel like, bruh, I was filling out paperwork for Quaid for school,
Mhm.
and it said school year 2026, 2027. I said, the fact that it's going to be 2027
Dude.
in 6
Dude.
months, I literally want to
Dude.
scream.
Yes, it's 6 years ago was 20. I
2020.
remember. I remember when 2020 happened and who I was like dating at the time and the friends I was hanging out with, and then now I'm like, it literally feels like I would never go back to that time once. Like say that one more time, like ever. Like that's like a
Yeah.
that's like a bad acid trip that I learned from, but I'm good not doing that again.
Yeah.
And fuck, what was I gonna say? Anyways, the shit passed.
It's recording, right? I can
Yeah,
see
the
shit.
battery's gonna die though, so I'll change it when it dies
Okay.
right now. But yeah, 6 years, because people are like, "Well, 2016 was so long ago." Bitch, 2020 was 6 years ago already. Like, what are you talking about?
Oh my God. No, yeah.
That should be the last technical fix, but
Yeah. 2020, and it's about to be 2027. Like 20.
yeah.
I'm just getting used to 2026, and it's 2027.
And honestly, for me, it's been a pretty good year. I'm gonna be honest. Mom survived.
yeah,
moved out.
honestly, yeah, no complaints. Other than my shitty landlord. That's another.
Yeah,
Man.
yeah, landlords. Yeah, now that I moved out, landlords do fucking suck. Fuck all
They
landlords, bro.
do. They do.
They suck.
That's
They
why-
do the bare minimum.
Yeah, that's why when we were done, like helping mom, I was like, okay, we gotta move. because all these people in this house is not working anymore.
Well, yeah, because you had mom, you, your husband, your kids, your 2 kids, and then our sister, her man,
and their
her
son.
kid. So that was a lot of people, and then the dogs in the back. Like,
yeah, the dogs.
dogs
least
are
of my
dogs
worries.
for sure. Yeah, of course, but
it was
still.
just in the beginning. It was fun, you know. It was cute. Mom wasn't working, and me and her were spending a lot of time together. You know, it was fun.
Much needed.
Yeah,
for sure.
yeah. And then mom like needed a lot of help in that house. And
Yeah.
then once she went back to work, the end of April, I was like, okay, we'll give her like a month or 2, see if she can like handle, right? Because we didn't know how she was gonna do back at work.
Yeah.
And then she was fine, and she's been fine. So I was like, all right, it's time for us to move out. And then we were dealing with our landlord. So when you move somewhere else, they want to talk to your previous landlord. But like, we couldn't give that. We gave the information, but I didn't feel comfortable giving the information because we didn't end on a good note. So it was like, I don't know what the fuck he's going to say. If he tried to lie to the judge, why is he not going to lie to this person, right? And I was like, and I don't want to have another landlord. So I was like, I don't want to rent another house because I don't want to deal with one singular person. But then I was like, moving into an apartment, I'm like, with kids, and we'd have to live on top. The downstairs neighbor going to hate me.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't
Jumping
want that.
kids.
Yeah. I didn't mind living in an apartment if it was downstairs, but they're always all taken.
Yeah.
So then my aunt, she has a big house for her too. And it's just her by herself. She has a 3-bedroom house. And she was renting 2 rooms. They both moved out at the same time. And I was like, I need to get out of this house, bruh. And then like on a whim, I was like, would you rent the rooms to us? Because like, I would rather pay her money than pay some random person, you know, and live in a nice house.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, if we go to an apartment, we're paying for the exact same thing. 2-bedroom, 1 bath. There we get 2 bedrooms, a bath, a front yard, backyard, little kitchen. Like we get,
and it's
more,
a nice area.
Yeah, we wanted to move back to that side of town too. And so I was like, can we rent it? And I'm thinking like, she's gonna say no because kids, right? Who wants to live with kids? And then literally immediately she's like, yes. And then she called me and she's like, when can you move? And I was like, oh, for real? Like for real? And she's like, yeah, like when do you want to move in? And I'm like, I guess the 1st. And it was like the freaking 25th or something. So it was like a quick
5-day
decision. Yeah. And so I was like, okay. And then of course I talked to Damon because I was like, okay, we've been living with my mom. That's a compromise, you know, for him. I'm like, do you care if we live with my aunt? He's like, no, like she's chill. I don't care. Like I said, I'd rather pay her money than pay freaking an apartment complex or
some random dude.
Know? Yeah, so it's been chill. It's been chill living the stairs. Frick the stairs, bruh, for real. My knee, I go to bed every night, it's swollen. Like I can't do it.
You gotta work out, but you gotta stretch, bro. I've been stretching ever since I had that surgery.
Yeah.
I've been doing yoga every day.
That's good.
Every day.
I should do that.
Like I gotta take care of my body. I can't. I'm already 25 and had hip surgery before. I had hip surgery before my girlfriend's grandpa had hip surgery, and he was gonna have hip surgery this year, and he canceled it.
Oh, why?
He's just like personal stuff. Just didn't want to deal with the healing and all that.
Yeah.
He just didn't want to do it. But
damn,
I was like, damn, bro. I gotta really lock in on my body and my health because
I know
health is wealth.
No, for real, bro. I'm like walking up and my knees cracking. I'm like, I can't. I have 2 kids. There's no
especially when you have kids. I could imagine you're like, fuck, I'm gonna die. Like I gotta actually take care of my shit.
Don't even talk about that because I think about like them being old and me not being there for them. Oh my god. Anyway, which is kind of a crazy thought. You will never see your kids get old.
Never.
Which is sad.
Literally impossible.
Yeah.
Unless we figure it out with AI.
Unless we're actually just in another dimension and we do see them.
Well, that's that is possible as well. They say that when your parents die, it's a spiritual graduation.
I don't know what that's supposed to mean. Like they just move on to something else.
As in, for you, when our parents die, your dad or our mom or whatever, it would be for us a spiritual graduation. Because it's like now we're really in the world with no parent.
I know, that's crazy.
Yeah, we really in this game.
That's crazy.
No guide.
I know.
Yeah, and that's all you're really doing when you're raising a kid, right? Is you're just like this is life. You can't say that word. You can't throw shit. You can't pull down your pants.
You're literally making up rules as you go.
Yeah.
For real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dead ass.
Yeah. Being a parent is wild. Having a kid is wild. You look at them and you're like.
And do you feel like they already come, like
predisposed?
Predisposed. That's exactly what I was gonna say. Like the personality wise, like
definitely.
As in you're getting to know them.
Yeah.
Almost in a way.
100%.
Like they're unflowering.
Yeah.
Kinda.
Yeah, because I have 2 kids. They're both boys, but they're completely different.
Yeah.
Their personalities,
yeah,
I mean, they look completely different. Their personalities are completely different. And you're right, you do get to know them because sometimes with both of them, they'll like do something, say something, like move away. And I'm like, always telling Quay, like, oh my God, you're so funny. I would tell him, like, you're so funny. And that's just like his personality.
Yeah.
So it's like you really are like meeting this person and like,
yeah.
Yeah, no, for real. It's crazy. And then now, like, even with Koa, because he's talking so much now, I'm like, where have you been? Like, I'm just getting to know you. Like, we're just starting to talk.
Yeah, really communicate.
Yeah, which is crazy because he's just been living this whole time. We're kind of like guessing, like, what do you, what do you want? And now he can tell me what he wants.
Yeah,
like, if I tell him to do something, like, he actually understands and he's listening. He's also getting older. He's gonna be 3.
Woo.
And I feel like at that age, they do. Their brain develops just a little bit more, and they're more understanding.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Whatever's in there, turn the knobs a little bit.
The knob just kind of like,
just a little bit.
Yeah. So, yeah, that's crazy for real. Because then, like, I feel like if mom, obviously she's known us all our lives and we're all older, but I wonder if she feels the same way. If sometimes, like, we say something and she's like,
oh, for sure. What do you mean? Anything I say, half the things I say.
True. Where does that come from? But I feel like going back to being like predisposed or whatever the fuck, it's just like you have to get your personality from like your parents
for
like,
sure.
You're like genetically or like
there's I've read like a few books on that. I think I forgot the term. Epigenetics, where like characteristics and trauma can be passed down through your genes, specifically trauma in that example. But yeah, could personality be passed down? And I would say probably, yeah, they've done tests with like twins where they separate twins at birth, or they find twins that were separated at birth. And I remember in my psychology class, there was this guy, it was like the 1940s or 50s, they did that twin experiment, and they never met, but they both ended up marrying a lady with the same name.
Oh, wow.
They both ended up having like a fucking kid with the same name. Like they were literally the same person.
That's so crazy.
And they never met and they were twins. So for sure, personality and all that is like predisposed. And I mean, in religious context, Buddhists for sure believe that your personality and stuff comes before even it's nurtured or natured, whatever that argument is. Because of karma and like your past life and everything. It's already, that seed of personality is already in you.
Oh, that's crazy. Do you because you know people are like, some people do feel like they've already lived before.
Yeah.
Do you think you have ever lived before?
I mean, hopefully that'd be pretty fucking sick. But
because
nobody.
So you know, like there's like little kids who can like see things or stuff, or they talk like they're older, and it's like, okay, they've lived before, and they were like an 80-year-old man. Or something.
Yeah. There's been studies where they'll mention their past life. And like scientists will try to find the person they're referencing, and they will find them, and they'll be like, "Yeah, they died how they said they died." Also,
I've been seeing a lot of like pictures where people are comparing like someone who's famous now to someone who was famous like hundreds
like
of years ago.
Like Keanu Reeves or some shit.
Yeah, and then it looks like the exact same person, and you're like,
"Yeah,
what the heck?"
I think that's just nature reusing the same elements, design elements.
I mean, because we can only all look so different.
Exactly.
We all have eyes and noses and mouths.
There's only so many variations. Exactly. Yeah. That's why you find your doppelgangers or whatever lookalikes. Yeah.
Or like sometimes there'll be like couples that look like siblings.
Yeah, that's even.
Where they kind of just like morph into one, which I'm kind of like, oh, that's a little interesting. But like, I don't know. People make it weird, and it's like, okay. It's not like I was looking for someone that looked like me, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, or like, because there's the whole psychology thing of like you're trying to date your dad or you want to find someone like your mom. Yeah. It's like, first of all, those psychologists were fucking freaks that came up with that shit. Freud or whatever his name was. There were also, when I went to my psychology class, like I like psychology. I love psychology. It's very interesting. But some of the theories that these guys are throwing out there, it's like, bro, you're just a fucking animal. You're a freak. They were smoking cigarettes or cigars, chain smoking cigars. This guy was chain smoking cigars every day.
That's disgusting.
Got mouth cancer eventually to the point where he had his doctor friend. I don't know if he did it illegally or anyways, killed himself because the
Okay.
pain was so bad from
Oh.
the mouth cancer from all the
Mhm.
smoking of the cigars. But yeah, some of these days I'm like, bro, oh, what the fuck?
What?
It keeps like clipping.
Oh.
Anyways, they're just freaky monsters. I don't think some people are definitely trying to date their dad though. Or that's when I was like, yo, that psychologist might be onto something. That cigar smoking
But
motherfucker.
I think also like I don't want to put like business out there, but like going through traumatic events and stuff, like
For
maybe
sure.
that's why you're like looking for that
You
because you want your mom in your life.
Yeah, you want to experience that memory again, or something like that.
Crazy.
Yeah, I've been reading this book by this guy named Krishnamurti. He's like this philosopher, religious guy, anything, whatever. But he's talking about reality and what experiences and what thoughts are. And the way he breaks it down is he says thoughts are memories of experiences you've had in the past that you collected, and that's what thoughts are. So nothing's necessarily original. You're just kind of bringing something up from the past unconsciously, and it's just bubbling up.
Right.
And
You're just always referencing.
yeah, and so he's saying meditation or being in the present moment or all those things, whatever. It's all really what you're trying to do is just drop the model of the past. You're trying to drop all your previous experience so you can see things fresh. So you can see your girlfriend like a new person, or you can see your dad like a new person, instead of seeing them for the trauma they may have inflicted on you or that thing they said last week that fucking pissed you off. Anyways, yeah.
Yeah. I don't know how we got there.
I don't know how we got there either. Thoughts. We got there about talking about thoughts. How do we get into thoughts?
No idea. Because we were talking about your ex-girlfriends and what were we talking about? The ex-girlfriends.
I don't even want to talk about them.
Doppelgangers. We just kind of like, we were on one and
We were
railed
talking
off
about
to
my
the
mom.
side.
But we're at 50 minutes now, so we can wrap it up.
Did it record the voice?
Yeah, no, it's been recording this
I
whole
just had a
time.
thought right now that it didn't. I was gonna be so mad.
Was it a thought?
Yeah, it popped in
Was
my
it a
head. I'm
past
like,
experience?
did he press record? Okay, well, it's nice to be back. Whoever.
Yeah, when are we recording? This
We'll
is
just-
we got to say the date on camera.
No, we'll just do
For accountability.
I think Wednesdays are good.
Record Wednesdays.
Yeah, and then up whenever you can get it.
All right, bet.
So we'll come back with that. But that's it. Thank you for watching. If you're here, like, fucking subscribe.
Yeah. And
For
thank you
real.
for coming back if you're here.
Yeah.
'Cause
Yeah.
we just, life was lifing.
It was just laughing. It's fine.
Yeah.
Like, what are we supposed to do?
Yeah, life will beat your ass, but
We had
life
a lot
will
of
make you a
things.
good person.
It's not like we just weren't doing anything.
Mm-hmm.
It's not
We're
like
re-
nothing was happening.
Yeah, we're just busy. Everybody gets busy sometimes.
But we're back. So we'll see you next week. We'll be back next week.
Yeah. Weekly
And,
episodes. Weekly episodes?
Yeah.
Alright.
And I'll be back to posting on TikTok and Instagram. For real.
All right.
So thank you for watching.
Bye.